Hey guys, well, update. Ella's 5 months old and just as cute as ever. Xander is sleeping in the big boy bed. Yay! He is really doing really well with it too. This will be the 4th night in a row, and he hasn't asked yet to go back into his crib. So, I'm going to let him get used to being in the bed though before I transition Ella into the room, into the crib, because I just don't want to do too many new things at once. Potty training is still going really well, although I'm finding that he's getting excited when he's playing and he's forgetting that he's not wearing a diaper, so he pees, which, you know, every kid does that, I think. But he's still, like, you know, he'll still go when he realizes he has to go, or when we take his diaper off, he'll say pee pee, potty, and go ahead, and he'll go, he'll pee, and then it's a big deal for him. He likes to go dump it in the big toilet, so we make a big stink out of it for him. The kids are sick. Both of them have a cold, and poor Ella, of course, the young ones, they don't take it as well as the older kids. Just one sec. I've had to roll her back over onto her back. She is starting to get mad. What? Do you want to say hi too? You want to say hi too? Who's that little girl? Who's that little girl? Who's that? Who's that little girl? See how her eyes are all red and puffy. Poor little girl. Poor little princess. So, where was I? Yeah, the kids are sick, and you know, it's back to school and stuff, and a lot of kids go to school and they spread their germs, and no matter where you go, there's kids, right? So someone's coughing or sneezing and then touching something, which, you know, it kind of irks me that some parents still choose to send their kids out while they're sick, like send them to school and stuff. I mean, I understand there's things you gotta do, and not everybody has a car or whatever, and they have to take their kids with them because they're alone or what have you. I understand that, but in terms of sending your kid to school, what's the matter? In terms of sending your kids to school while they're sick, that to me is just, it's wrong. You know, like, you're spreading your children's virus, or whatever it is they have, to the other kids, and then they get sick, and then they bring it home to their families. And, you know, then little ones like Ella here get sick. And I don't know. It's people say, oh, well, I can't take the time off work. Well, I'm sorry, that's just being plain selfish. You know, your boss probably knows you have children, because I'm sure you've made it quite clear with other things. And if your kid's sick, your kid's sick. You have to stay home. And for me, I've never, like when I was at work before I had Ella, if Xander came down with a bug, I was staying home. And my work might not be too thrilled, but they can't fire you because your child is sick. Any daycare is not going to allow that to happen, if they know that you're bringing your kids there sick. Anyway, in Canada anyway, you're not allowed to take your kids to daycare if your child has a fever or is coughing, you know. And yeah, okay, some kids have allergies, but allergies don't cause a kid's snot to be green or cause a fever. So when they try and push, oh, it's just allergies, no. Don't, you know, that, again, that's just being plain old selfish. And if you're saying that you can't send your kid, you can't stay home from work because your boss won't let you, well, I think it's time to find another job, because I don't know, in my household, my kids come first. And I'm going to be taking care of my kids before I'm going to work if they're sick. So, and I might have offended somebody there, or, you know, said something, and, you know, you guys can say what you want, but that's my parenting. The way I parent my children is, if they're sick, I'm staying home to take care of my kids, because your kids, they want their mom, they want their dad when they're sick. You know, you want something that you know, you want to be comforted. Sorry, she's just really fussy tonight, and I just can't get her to sleep. So, once again, I might have ruffled a few feathers with that one. And if you disagree with me, by all means comment and tell me why you disagree. Because maybe I'm seeing it from a different picture and not seeing the whole picture, kind of thing. You know, maybe I don't understand. But, you know, it is something that really gets me upset, is when I see kids at play parks and daycare centers, or school for that matter, and they're coughing and sneezing and they got snot coming out their nose and they just don't look well, and they're at school. Like, what are you doing? So, anyhow, changing the subject. We're going away in November. Oh, sweet pea. We're going away in November to the island, Victoria, which is just off the coast of British Columbia, for all you people who don't know what the heck I'm talking about. It's just going to be Dean and I. Dean and me. It must be late. And we're going away for 2 nights, 3 days, so it'll be a much needed, relaxing vacation. And Dean's parents are going to take the kids. And what? Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm going to have to go. She's just so fussy here. I hope you all have a good night, good day, whenever it is you get this video. And I also just wanted to send a big congrats to Laura and Layton. You can find their link down below. I'm going to put it there. They just had their second baby boy. His name is Declan. and he is uber cute, and she is such a sweet lady, and she's got great pregnancy vlogs. So if any of you are pregnant, watch her vlogs. They're great, and she's got both of her birth stories up there. So if any of you are birth story fanatics like I am, being a doula and all, check them out. Again, hope you're all well. Have a good night. Ciao.